Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is probably going to be the rantiest, most first world problem vlog that I've ever done in my entire life. First of all, I've realized that I wear this shirt in like 60% of my videos. If you watch my videos, you probably think I only own like 4 shirts because it's all I wear ever. And my kind of rant here is if well, you don't know me, but I watch a lot of movies and shows, and Netflix is my jam. I put it on whenever I'm working on anything, and I absolutely hate the setup of Netflix, both on the computer. I have it. I have the Amazon Fire. Yeah, that's the Amazon Fire Stick, and I have it on DVD player. I have all these apps because everything is connected to the freaking internet. Um, but it's so not user friendly. I have never worked with an app that is more user unfriendly. It's your watch list is all the way down at the bottom. You have to scroll past all the recommended stuff first, and then the you know because you watched. I'm looking at it in the background on my computer, and it's shows featuring a strong female lead because you watched Walking Dead and because you watched Resort. And it's like I don't want to scroll through all of this to get to my watch list, which is all the way on the bottom, and I don't understand why. And I know on the computer you can go up to the browse. I don't know if I could do that on the Fire Stick because it's not working on my Fire Stick today. So Netflix, they keep trying to innovate, and the thumbs up, thumbs down, I don't like. I I like the 5 stars better, because I base movies on how much I enjoy them. Like Sharknado for me is a 5-star movie because it's so bad. It is so enjoyable. But I don't necessarily want to see more movies like Sharknado that aren't in the Sharknado franchise. Whereas a movie that I might not have liked as much, I like the concept of it, and I want to see more of those. Like, I can't even think of a genre now. Like certain drama movies are like that. Like really heavy, like Schindler's List isn't the best example, but I do like World War II movies, and I would like to see more, but I don't necessarily want things recommended based on Schindler's List. I want it based more on this is World War II. Um, so that's my rant. I'm sorry. That's my rant about Netflix right now, and Netflix not working. What this video was actually going to be about, and I'm going to go that way for a minute. Because I left it on the table without grabbing it, is this book that I got. It's called The Urban Primitive, Paganism in the Concrete Jungle by Raven Caldera and Tannen Schwartzstein? I'll let you figure that one out. And I've only read the first chapter so far. I'm about to start the second chapter. But Um, I have made many notes, and the chapter's really small. Um, there we go. That's the first chapter, so there's like at least one note per page. Um, it's interesting to see their perspective. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, notes from something else. It's their take on city living is interesting. There's so many pictures in here. It's kind of ridiculous. Because that's not when I pack. Because I put a lot of pictures on my walls. I just put them up with masking tape. So when I move, the pictures get shoved into books. But it's, as I'm saying, their take on urban paganism is really interesting because it's something that's, I don't like everything that they write about. And I'll get into that a little bit, but how they describe energy in the city is actually a very interesting perspective. Because as a pagan, I've always, and a magic worker and a witch and all that, I've always really, really thrived in the cities. There's something, and I don't know if it's a bit of energy vampirism, if it's I'm just more surrounded by people, so I have more people to talk to. I always thrive in cities. Like, big cities are amazing for me. And I can't put her claws in my thigh. So like New York, when I go to New York, most people are exhausted by the end of the day in New York. I am so revitalized. Like, I'm tired and I'm ready for sleep, but the next like 4 days, I'm like Sonic the freaking Hedgehog. I'm like, yes, I can do everything. So their idea of where is it? That the energy of the city can be toxic. Like, where is it? It's something about like sewage going through, here it is. It's sewage going through, one of them sneezed, going through a glass tube, and I never really felt like that. And I don't think you need to go walk in nature and put your feet in the dirt and, smell the wild growing things to clear your energy. I think there's other ways to do that. I think a big part of that also is because I am severely allergic to a lot of different things. And by severely, I mean like coughing fits, sneezing fits. It's hard for me to breathe. Summer, spring, out in the wilderness is not a good time for me. I'm itchy everywhere. I'm just like, it's the most uncomfortable feeling in the world because I'm allergic to everything, all these plants with their pollen. So it's hard for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go and be a nature witch, and I'm gonna put my feet in everything, and I'm gonna stand in the middle of this field and smell all the daisies and flowers and be happy. No, I'm not gonna be happy. I'm gonna sit there and be miserable because my eyes are watering and itchy, my nose is running, and I haven't stopped coughing for 20 minutes. That's how I feel in nature. So, the energies of the city tend to be a lot more compatible with me because while there's dust and allergens and flowers and stuff in a city, there's significantly less, and it's a little bit easier to get away from that big, huge field of goldenrods, which, great, now I'm going to be sneezing for the next 3 hours because it's all up in my sinuses. But But yeah, I am enjoying the book. It is interesting. At least the first chapter was interesting on how to use the energies of the city, and I think they go in. I think they're going to go into other things too. Again, it's yeah, it's interesting. It'll be good. I hope. They do have a suggested reading, which I'm assuming is their bibliography, unless they have a separate. Let's see. They do use some language that I don't really like. They do, yeah, I guess their suggested reading is their bibliography, which I really don't like. They do use some appropriative language and shaman and totems, and you can't really get away from that in pagan books nowadays because it's so ingrained in us to use totems and shamanism, and that's not exactly accurate to what we're doing. I'll have to find the article that I read about it because I read about it years ago, and I've had several Native American friends say, yeah, totem, don't use it. Shaman, don't use it. So I just have to refine that article. But yeah, I hope everybody had a good day. This is a 12-minute long video. I don't know why that's important. I mean, it's at the end of it anyway. If you stayed here, you know. Um, have a good day. I will see you next time, maybe Monday, maybe not. I'm trying to figure out a filming schedule and topics. I had a different topic I was going to talk about today, but the Netflix thing happened, and then the book, I read more on the book, and I bought that like months and months ago. But, yeah, I hope you have a good day. I will see you next time. Links are down below if you want to catch me online. So, have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.